Hello, my sound is audible now. Hello, hello, my sound is audible. Anybody give response to me? Hello,
Yes, sir.
screen is visible, sound is audible. Hello, anybody from your sides?
Yes, yes.
Hello. Okay, today's lecture related to self forecasting. So this is the part of your gate related syllabus. Self forecasting. Always they used to ask around 2 to 4 mark questions on sale forecasting. So what is actually sales and forecasting? Sales means once productions will get worse, after that we have to give this product to the consumers, and after that revenue will get generate, and that revenue is nothing but our the productions and our profit. So, so,
Hello, sir. Sir, your mic is off.
hello, audible, no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now, once again, I will repeat sales and forecasting. So, this topic is related to your gate exams. 2 to 3 marks or sometimes 4 mark question is there. What is the sales? Sales means once the products will get finished and that product we have to give to the consumers and revenue will get generate. So this is nothing but our sales. Forecasting means what will happen in the future. So regarding future, these two words are there: predictions and forecasting. Forecasting, that means we have to see in the future what sales actually we required as per the required demand. But here prediction is also same meaning, means this and this same meaning is there, but what is the difference? So for forecasting we required past data. Forecasting we required past data, but here's For productions, we require judgment, skill. Skill we required here, experience we required, judgments we required. So all these things will be there. Forecasting, actually we required here past data, but here predictions, this is also future estimation, but here is no past data. Means this past data is not here. Here we required skill, experience, judgment, skill, experience and judgment means expert persons we required, and there is no any logic, but here there is a logic. Okay, so with help of past data we have to estimate in the future. This is called forecasting. Okay, for example, escape bearings are there. Escape bearing annually, suppose 1 lakh last year, 1 lakh sale is there, 1 lakh. So what is in next years about that bearing? Okay, so same thing will not be there. In order to calculate this, we require previous some few years data. Few years data. Correct. Means suppose 2020 we required the sales. What is the actually sales, or 2001 will say what is actually sales, what type of the sales actually we required in 2021. For this we required to go 2011, 2012, 2013 like this up to here. So with help of this past data, we have to decide what is the expected sale. Similarly, yes, only for one past data it is not sufficient to calculate the sales required in the next year. We require some back years, some back periods. Suppose once again I will repeat. Suppose I required sales of 2021, then I will have to go back to 4-5 years, calculate the sales about the our product, and then we have to decide what should be the sales in 2011. Since past data is required, so forecasting is nothing but future estimations of related product by using past data. Once again I will repeat, forecasting means future estimation of sales by using your past data. And what is the predictions? Prediction is also future estimation, but here we don't require any data. Here we require judgment, skill, experienced person, and this is not accurate. This is very easy but not accurate. But this forecasting you will get the accurate. So this is about predictions and forecasting. Once again I will repeat this thing. So sales and predictions. Prediction is also to see in the future. We have to see in the future what will happen. But here we don't require any data. But in forecasting we have to see in the future with help of past data. Accordingly, the particular periods, particular years, we have to calculate the future plan of the sale. So sale forecasting is nothing but estimation of future sales by using past data. That's only you have to remember. Sale forecasting means we have to see in the future about the sales by using past data. Correct? Already I have given one example of escape bearing. Now escape bearing, what should be the sale in 2021? So in order to decide this, we require sales of 2011, 12 like this. Okay, and With help of this, we will have to calculate sales for 2021. So this is the sale forecasting. Now, why there is a need to study about this sale forecasting? Why there is a needs of for sale forecasting? So why this sale forecasting is required? Need of sale forecasting. Need of for sale. So definitely these parts will come under the management, and management we will have to take the decision about the future sales volume, how much quantity we will have to sell, correct? So here the sales for decision making, sales volume decision making. So this need of forecasting to decide the sales in the future, and whether that will get sales or we will have to preserve or make in stock, correct? So this is the one of the decisions actually need to take by the top management levels. Means in short, you have to remember this sale forecasting, it is required for decision making to the top managers regarding the sales volume. How much sales we will have to give to the consumers. Decision making criteria is there. Then second point, that is the balance between demand and production. Now depends upon sale forecasting, we will have to decide the demand, and once we know the demand, accordingly production will be there. Accordingly for production, inventory will be there, manpowers will be there, other input resources will be there. So once we know about the sales, and through that sales we know about the demand, then we have to keep certain relations between demand and production, so that shortage will not be there. So that shortage, if demand is high and production is low, then shortage will be there. Production is high, demand is less, useless. To some stock will remain as it is. So in order to make the good relations between demand and forecasting, we require sale forecasting. Correct? So demand and production purpose, we require a sale forecast. Then budgeting. Third point, budget. Budget base. Annually, every industry there is a budget. Whole year's budget. Some amount we will have to keep for purchasing purpose, salary purpose, maintenance purpose, new development purpose. So every industry there is a budget. So to know about the points in budget or some relations with the budget, we will have to get some information from sale forecasting. Means this much sales will get this year, so that we have to keep this much amounts for material, this much amount for manpower, this much for new development. So this budgeting thing actually it is based upon sale forecasting. Fourth one is there, so accurate date of delivery. Once we know about the sales, definitely some judgment, some idea will get about the delivery of the production. Means once the finished product will get, definitely we will have get certain times or certain things related to raw materials that will decide on the sale forecasting. Means accurate delivery is required, then sale forecasting is required. If in future sales is more, accurate delivery we can give by using the production planning and controls. Fifth, this sale forecasting, it is helpful for inventory control. So last lectures we have gone through the inventory control, stock of the material, how much stock we can keep in our company's premises so that continuous production will be there, continuous production will be there, continuous demand will be there, continuous sales will be there. So inventory, production, demand and sales, the reverse way it will go. Correct? So for inventory controls, then second is for manpower. How much actually manpower is required in the production so that we'll get the accurate sales volume. Correct? So these are the actually need of the forecasting. Correct? So once again I will repeat this. What is the need of sale forecasting? This is actually useful for top management for decision making in the future how much sales will be there. Then demand and forecast, demand and production relations, they want to maintain. If demand is high, production is less, no relation. Production and demand, it will flow smoothly. So in order to flow smoothly, we require sale forecast. Budget. Initially, in starting of the years, we require the budget. So budget is actually depends upon the production, demand and sale forecasting. Correct? So if we don't know about sale forecasting, demand, then how will decide the budget? So budget purpose we require sale forecasting. Now, suppose we have taken certain order for processing. Correct? So what is actually delivery date? That actually we will have to decide upon sale forecasting. More demand is there, more sale is there. Accordingly, we can decide the accurate delivery date. Inventory control. Continuous demand is there, bulk inventory will be there. Continuous or cyclic distribution is there. Sometimes seasonal forecasting is there. We required accordingly the inventory and manpower. So every day we are paying some money for man. If you don't know about sale forecasting, unnecessary idle man we cannot keep in our industry. Correct. So here we require to plan the manpower according to the sale forecast. Correct. So this is actually need of sale forecasting. So up to here it is clear. Hello. Hello. Up to here it is clear. Okay. Then we go to the next. So this is actually theoretically part, not the any type of questions we're going to ask in your GATE exam. So just for your information, I have given these things to you. Only you have to remember production forecasting difference. What is actually need of forecasting? Without forecasting, we cannot make use of these 6 points. Correct? So this is the need of sale forecasting and production and forecasting difference. Now, forecasting classified. Now, forecasting. There is forecasting classified. Here is Forecasting classified. Forecasting classified. So here forecasting, it can be divided into two parts. Two parts. First part is long term forecasting, and here short term forecasting. Long term and short term. Long term forecasting. So short terms means below 1 year. Below 1 year. Below 1 year. And here this is the above 1 year. Means we have to estimate the sales based upon the periods. So first periods, that is the long term forecasting and short term forecasting. Short term forecasting, what is the period? Sometimes objective type of questions may ask in your exam. Actually this part in your production and operation management, but this is a part of GATE exam, that's why I have taken this. So short term forecasting, what is the maximum period? This is the 1 year, and long term period, that is the above 1 year, maybe 2 to 5 years. So maybe 2 to 5 years. Now when we can go for long terms and short term? Long term period, so this is only used for new product. New product development is there, product diversification is there, then expansion is there. So this is used for normally new product or capacity planning, product diversifications. For this purpose, long term forecasting we can use. But these short term periods, this is used only for material controls. Material controls, then scheduling, then loading, manpowers, planning. Now if you see this short term forecasting, if we see this all this point, this is related to PPC. PPC means production planning and control, and this is related to new product. Expansion is there. Suppose today's capacity of any foundry is 10 tons. Next year we will have to go for 15 tons. So we have to go for increasing capacity, diversifications or new product. We have to go through the long term forecasting. But below the 1 year, if we require, then we have to go through this point: material controls, scheduling, loading, manpower planning. Means all these points it will come under production planning and controls. Okay. Now this is about the classification of the forecasting. So only one marks questions may be there in your exam. Short term periods below 1 year, long term periods above 1 year, 2 to 5 years. This long term forecasting, it is used for new product or industry expansions, product diversifications. For this purpose we can use. Industry expansion is required, means we require this. And this we required for production planning and control below the 1 years, maybe loading, manpower, scheduling, material control or inventory control. So this is the classification of the forecasting. Clear? Clear? What is difference between long-term forecasting and short-term forecasting? Is it okay? Shall I proceed? Anybody having any doubt? Long-term and short-term forecasting? Anybody having any doubt? Shall I proceed? Hello? Okay. Then forecasting methods. Forecasting methods. Forecasting methods. Now again it has been classified into two types. One is qualitative. Qualitative, and second is quantitative. Quantitative. So qualitative and quantitative forecasting, two methods are famous methods are there. So quantitative methods, this is used for long forecasting, long term, and quantitative, this is used for short term. Short terms, and you know that long terms means above 1 year, short terms means below 1 year. Correct. Now under this already we know that this is used for new product or product diversifications, or this is for continuous productions or ongoing product. Ongoing product we will say. Ongoing product means production is going on, and this is used for new product. Okay, so this is actually we required judgmentals. This is also called judgmentals. Means this qualitative actually we require judgment. Judgment means there is no any scale. This is depend upon experience, skill, information, but here we require certain data which is used in the past. So this qualitative, it is nothing but long-term forecasting, normally used for new product, and it is based upon judgmentals. Judgment we require, no any logic. Skill and experience is required here. So according to this, it has been classified into, first is opinion survey. Opinion survey. Opinion survey means market, if you will have to go and ask about your product, their demands. Means retails are there, shopkeeper, etc. Retails are there. From this information we get, and according to that information we have to go for judgment. Okay. opinion survey. Retailers, for example, if you want to sell jaggery powders, now jaggery powders, in order to sell this is a new product. In order to sell that jaggery product, we have to go to the retailer shop. Retailer shop is there, so we will have to go and ask and make survey how much the requirement is there. So this is actually opinion survey. Then next is market trials. Marketing trials. Marketing trials. So marketing trials means we have to develop new product and give to customers for taking trials. Correct. Now, for examples, in our Colgate toothpaste, if you want to purchase that toothpaste, we have to get something free. Correct. So this is actually trials, marketing trials. Discount will get. So from this marketing trials we have to forecast. This is actually for new product. New product. Colgate, any other products are there. Any type of toothpaste are there. So we can give the toothbrush along with the paste. And they are going for the survey. So because the new trial is there. So this is the market trials. Then third is the market research. Market research means here which type of agency are there. Market research. LIs of India, they are thinking about the market research. How many agents are there? What is the work of agency? Means they are not doing directly work. LIs of India, they are not selling their product directly, but they are selling their product to the agency, and whatever informations they will collect to the marketing. Means middleman is required. Marketing research middleman is required to know about the market. Then fourth part is theirs. So that is the Del P. Del P technique is there. Del P technique means, so here there is a team of the experts. They will sit together. They are going for asking questions, and each question there is a separate one more question, and after that answering. So long periods we required to take the decisions. Okay. So here expert team is required to know about the future sales. Okay. So this is the qualitative methods are there. Now let us we go to the quantitative. So this quantitative, again it has been classified into time series, and second is casualers. Casualers, or this is also called econometric. Then under this under this correlations, and second is regressations. Correlation and regressations. This is called casually or econometric. Now under time series, part average, then second is the moving average, Third is weighted moving average. And last one is exponential smoothing. Exponential smoothing. See that once again I will repeat this thing. Forecasting methods, two types are there, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative, it is actually long term forecasting methods normally used for new product. Judgment is required, skill is required, experience is required. There is no any other logic. So under these four methods are there. Opinion survey means we have to do directly survey by contacting to retailers. Marketing trials, develop the product and give to the market and ask to use this market and you will get certain discount. So this is the marketing trial. Third is the market research. I have given one example of this LIs of India. These LIs of India going through the agents to the customers and getting feedback. This is the market. Delphi technique. Delphi technique means it is a group of the persons. They are sitting together. They are questioning to each other, and after that, there is a answering and questioning. After long period, they will take the decision. So here's Delphi techniques normally used in a public limited company to know about the forecasting. Experts actually we require, and that experts having high skill, experience, good judgment, no logic, and this method is not totally accurate as compared to this method. Only this is depends upon judgment, skill, and experience. Quantitative, this is short term batch production. 1 years below we can use ongoing product we can. Now this method is again classified into time series and quasulars or economy metric, or below this correlation and regression analysis there. Correlation and regression analysis means this is the one method under this and this is the second. This is based upon statistic. This is based upon correlation and regression based upon statistic. Now time series, again here four types are there. First type, that is part average, moving average, weighted moving average, and exponential smoothing. Exponential smoothing, weighted average, moving average, and part average. So out of this, you have to concentrate on only this. 90 or more than 90% questions to be asked on these methods in your GATE exam. Exponential smoothing. So within this last means in the future whatever lecture we're going to cover related to only this. Okay. Exponential smoothing. After that, 10% weightage is there for weighted average methods, and moving average or part moving average. These two methods are so simple. Whenever simple things are there, there is no accuracy. Correct. So whenever some critical things are there, then there is probability to get the accuracy. So more accuracy you will get in this exponential smoothing. So your gate related problems will be asked only on this exponential smoothing, or other parts up till now what actually I covered. Sometimes one or 1 mark theoretical questions will be there. Means they will ask about this method contain which either qualitative or quantitative. Judgmental technique is used under long term or short term. So like these questions will be there. Correct. So this is about the methods of forecasting. Now, anybody having any questions? Can you understand this? It is clear? Understood? Hello? Is it clear? Okay. Thank you. So we'll go to the next part of this forecasting. Now, type of variation in forecasting. Type of variation in forecasting. First variation, trade variations. Trend variations. Trend variations. So automobile industry, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, depends upon the hallmarks, there is a variation. So if you draw the graph, so demand versus time, so trade variations will be like this. Correct? Sometime like this way, demand with respect to time. Correct? So this is the trade variation. Trade variations, demand versus time. Correct? Now second, that is seasonal variations. Seasonal variations. Demand and time. So seasonal variation depend upon season. It will go high. Once season is over, it will come down high. This is the seasonal variation. Is that correct? So any seasonal product is there only cold season sweaters. The sales is demand is more. Once that cold season is over, it will come down. So this is the seasonal variations. Then third, cyclic variations. Cyclic variations means your graph will be there. So cyclic variations, it will continuous up and down. Correct? Cyclic variation. Gold market is there. Cyclical variation is there. Going up, down, up, down. This is there. Then fourth is random variations. Random variations or fluctuations. So random variations may be drought will be there, strike will be there, any unexpected things will be there, then random variations will be. Sometimes it will go up, down. Correct. Production will stop immediately. Again, production will get increased. Depends upon that. So this is the random variations. In our forecasting, four types of variations are there. Trade variation is there, depends upon trade. Seasonal variation, cyclic variation, and so everywhere I have given one example. Trades are there. Two wheelers, four wheelers. Which type of trade is there? Every time it is changing according to that changing trades uh, will get different. Seasonal variations, cold seasons, whatever products are there, increasing and after that going down. Cyclic variations, continuously going up and down, up and down. Gold market we have seen. Random variations due to the production stuck up, drought, any strike. So randomly or manpower's problems, some power problem is there, random variations will occur. So this type of variation normally occurs in the particular this forecasting. Okay, so clear, understood this type of variation, understood? Hello? Yeah. Okay. Now, time works, we'll go through some numerical problem related to our time series because economic metric, correlation, regression, statistical part, that plus questions will not be there in your grade exam. But time series analysis in that. So experimental smoothing and weighted moving average method based upon these two methods we are going to solve our numerical problem. So tomorrow onwards we go for numerical problems based on forecasting related to time series. So sale forecasting numerical problems tomorrow will take based on time series. Based on time series. Time series, which methods are there? Part moving, moving average, weighted average, and exponential smoothing. So out of that exponential smoothing, 90% questions will be in your gate. Every year there is a fixed questions on forecasting. Every year. So we will concentrate only on time series. The remaining correlation and regression parts you will have to study in your production and operations management next year. But related to gate only, this time series analysis is very important. Tomorrow onwards, we will take one examples and we will carry out this sale forecasting. Correct. So numerical problems based on sale forecasting. Tomorrow onwards, we will going to see. Correct. So we'll stop here because our time is over. Thank you. We'll stop here. Zazu sir.